Yeah. Coming home late, but was reeking of the doja. Surfing on them couches, had me sleeping on the sofa. Heard the end is coming, I'ma be here till it's over. Never heard a single word the preacher ever told us. Only verses you see me rehearsing was from Hova. Having constant visions of a Beamer or a Rover. Baby, I'm a dreamer, can't just settle for the quota. Fighting every day, need a medal like a soldier, yeah. Every day is like a mission. All this pain that I've been feeling from this game is kinda sickening. They don't like who I'm becoming. Say I'm changing by the minute. Staying out of our discussions, so they paint me as a villain. Whoa. Try to tell the people you could bank on me. Hard to believe when the tank on E. Think about a failure, do you think about me? Lord, set me free. Took my losses, paid my dues. Pray my coffin full of jewels. Can't say I ain't tried. Set my soul on fire. Took my losses, paid my dues. Pray my coffin full of jewels. Can't say I ain't tried. Set my soul on fire.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
Yeah, what's up, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on Defter Radio. That's DEAF2 Radio. That's our Instagram along with our website, DefterRadio.com. Make sure you guys follow us on both those platforms. The information for both, of course, will be in the description. It's a great way to support the channel, and it's a great way to kind of get on our radar as far as requests are concerned. Again, make sure you check those both out in the description.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all, guys, so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. If you want to be in front of one of our up-and-coming videos, like the artist in front of this one, man, make sure you click that link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song, man. Get you some exposure. If you're interested in that, man, make sure you check that out, man. All right, man, Marlon Craft, man.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
we know what this dude does, man. When it comes to freestyles, man. So he needs no introduction on this channel, man. We've done a couple joints from Marlon. I think we did the Hans Zimmer song, I believe, and we've done a couple of his freestyles as well, man. Always thought that this dude was dope. Always saw his potential. And from what we've heard from him, it seems like he's improved on certain things in his just his craft. No pun intended. You know, and we know that he bleeds. To me, he's just one of them dudes that's just straight up pure when it comes to hip hop.
Yes, he is.
We always look forward to seeing what he brings to the table lyrically. So, and him and Sway, man, it's like coming home for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could tell that Sway and Heather Bean and the whole gang at Shade 45 really fuck with Marlon.
Yeah, man.
Marlon Craft freestyling on Sway in the Morning, man. That 5 Fingers of Death style. So we're gonna get 5 different beats or some shit. Hopefully he don't put them bullshit ass crazy beats in there that he does sometimes, like regular beats. Sway. Let's get into it.
Marlon Craft, welcome to the 5 Fingers Challenge on Sway in the Morning. Let's go!
I'm with that shit. Let's do it.
A brave soul has entered the arena, seeking to test their lyrical ability. 5 beats will be chosen at random. No requests.
I was so nervous the first time we did
to the Sway in the Morning 5 Finger Freestyle Challenge on Shade 45.
Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas! Marlon Craft is back.
This is a great beat.
Yes.
You gonna get crazy with this one, Marlon?
Hey.
Yes, it is. Great beat. Jay-Z's December 4th off the Black Album. Check that out. Yeah, I like that, though. This is a perfect soulful beat for him to get off on.
I believe that. I don't know if you guys heard what Sway and Marlon Craft was talking about. He said he was so nervous the first time he did this on Sway. And I had some feedback for that because I was like, man, Marlon Craft can rap his ass off, but I just need a little bit of something, man. You know, because he was just like, yeah, but he was barred up. Don't get me wrong. But he was just very, like, monotone. You know what I mean? And I feel like maybe that was why. Maybe he was nervous. Because because when he said that, I'm like, yeah, well, maybe that's what it was. Because that's always been my feedback for Marlon Craft, man. Just give me a little bit. Give me a little bit of charisma or something, man. Don't just keep it monotone. Because you are barred up, dude. I want to see you win. Let's get it, man.
Sway in the Morning 5 Finger Freestyle Challenge on Shade 45.
Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas! Marlon Craft is back.
This is a great beat.
You gonna get crazy with this one, Marlon?
Hey.
You gonna get crazy with this one?
I'm a New York Giant, word to Willie Mays. A lot of bars, but what you really say, why they don't hit replay? All that prove yourself shit don't get you paid. Spit the shit they feel from the class to the cell, cause them past could have been the same. Nipsey could have been Bill Gates if the script was changed. Or I could have been out on them streets bringing pain, or with a fucking cup in my hand. Cause I be watching them mans live outside wondering if me and their mental shit the same. But who am I to preach? I'm blowing past cats who tried to reach. I'm from the era when AI was the answer. Now they think AI is the answer. Shit, but you can't copy a soul. Go ahead, copy a stanza.
Yeah, this dude is nice, man. This dude is
I'm
nice.
from the era where AI was the answer. Now they think AI is the answer.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
So
bro.
what he's saying is, Allen Iverson, he's referencing the basketball player Allen Iverson. He's from that era, right? Where AI, his nickname was the answer. But now they think that AI, artificial intelligence, is the answer these days, right? So, the AI is taking over the world, chat GPT and all that. But that was hard, though. But I'm from that era, from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s, 90s cloth. From that era. I like that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm blowing past cats that try to reach. You know what I'm saying? What you know about that? What y'all know
that was
about that
hard.
old school? You know, you reach, I teach, man. You know, but
Jordan, too, right?
Yeah.
Reach, I teach.
Yeah, you know, I love that, man. I love that.
Don't reach, though.
Yeah, don't reach, man. And I think what he's saying is like, you know, you try to reach the level, you know, or try to reach levels that I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to blow right past you. When I hear prove yourself bars don't get you paid, I kind of start thinking of all of those thought-provoking bars, you know, and all those, you know,
I think of Marlon Craft.
No, but I mean, I don't really think about Marlon Craft. I think about people that like, you know, that are, you know, black plight type of content or, you know, and like, we got to stay strong. I don't want, I'm trying to watch what I say. You know, you can get canceled.
We gotta stay strong as great.
Yeah.
We shall overcome, motherfuckers.
So I don't know if he's saying that, you know, if I really speak about what needs to be spoken about, people don't replay that shit. Motherfuckers are just numb to that shit. Nah, man, where's the hype shit? Where's the hot shit? So I don't know if that's what he's saying because that's kind of the way I'm taking it.
I'm kind of there. I'm kind of there too, man, because it seems like it's two different thought processes. When he says a lot of bars, but what you're saying, I think that's just a shot at people that, and I feel like that's a shot at people who many of y'all think are great lyricists that have a lot of bars, but don't actually say much of anything compelling or profound. They just put a whole bunch of words together and don't lead to an actual perspective or point. But then I think he switched it and almost was taking the place of someone that's critiquing him, is what it sounded like. Like when he said, you know, all that prove yourself shit and rapping your heart out shit doesn't get you paid. And I think he said after that, well, I do it for the dudes from the class to the cell. And then he said something about Nipsey, I think, after that. I think he's saying I do it for the heart and the soul of it. But I could be wrong. It was pretty quick, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's rapping though.
Yeah,
That's all y'all need to know. Is he's rapping. Let's get back to it.
I'm from the era when AI was the answer. Now they think AI is the answer. Shit, but you can't copy a soul. Go ahead, copy a stanza. I don't rock with the banter. I ain't cocky, I'm stand up. You ain't never felt that. Ain't knocking your mans, but his eyes got him some plans that's gonna end up with you jammed up. I retired Dame before they turn me into Westbrook. Want love at my worst, cause they don't know what my best took. Y'all only respect the game when the refs look. I play the same in the rucker and in the finals. All these whacks getting paid. Y'all must be into the vinyl. Feel like Vito if.
Yeah, he killing it. What did he say, man, about I'd rather retire like Dame before they turn me into Westbrook?
That was hard.
That was
Very
hard,
hard.
man. He said because y'all only respect the games when the refs look. That's the only time y'all respect this game. You know what I mean? When people are watching you. You know what I'm saying? When the people that can check you are watching you. I feel like what he's saying is he rather, you know, be respected. You know what I mean? Rather go out being very, very good. Maybe didn't get to championship level, but you know, very good. I'm solidified in these streets, and can't nobody play with my name like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to play with Westbrook. And I know he got busy in the finals, before the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they were kind of, you know, coming at
They
him.
chewed him up and spit him out.
Yeah.
This dude put up Hall of Fame numbers and had an illustrious career, and then the minute he was on the sort of down, that's why he said turn me into Westbrook before they turn me into some bomb or just dispose of me after they've gotten what they needed out of me. I'd rather retire Dame, killing the game, demanding an outrageous, you know, sum of money. You know what I'm saying? Having a crazy contract. Retire on top before I let y'all do that to me.
I retired Dame before they turn me into Westbrook. Want love at my worst, cause they don't know what my best took. Y'all only respect the game when the refs look. I play the same in the rucker and in the finals. All these whacks getting paid, y'all must be into the vinyl. Feel like Vito if he could have seen what happened to Michael. Yeah.
Father reference there.
Look, this a wisdom I can't make you hear. A fly can't buy you in the rap game where everybody says they was a hitter. You wasn't in the field, you was a designated hitter. They judge off thumbnails, check the resume, get bitter. When they see the score and realize I'm Hans Zimmer, I let them argue who white noise is different. Out here doing the white boy Olympics, I'm good on that shit. The bar low and the bar's low. When the lights come, we'll look up like where the stars go. Yo. I'm out of dude's weight class with the shit. I stay laughing at shit. I ain't better than no one as a man, but hey, rapping and shit, they ain't lasting for shit.
Yeah. He's a lot more relaxed and in pocket for sure. You can tell that he just knows about everything. I feel like he's always known he can rap when we're talking about lyricism, but I feel like he knows that he's in a certain mode and he's developed himself to a certain degree. So he's super relaxed and just confident.
I love that you said that, man, because that's all I wanted, man, was a little bit more charisma, a little bit more, because he's still monotone. He's still doing him. He's still barred up. He's not like super wild and dynamic or no shit like that, but just, have a little bit of voice inflection. When he said what white noise is different, y'all trying to figure out what white noise is different. He's all, we out here trying to be like the white Olympics and shit. He's all, I ain't into that, That was funny. I didn't know you had that in you, Marlon. There you go. And to define the line, I think what he's saying here is, white rappers get compared a lot, and when he says white boy Olympics, I think he's like, dude, I'm not even taking part in that. I cherish what I do, and I respect the game, and I respect the culture, and I'm just nice at this. Yeah. I just happen to be white.
He had a line there too, man, where he said the bars is low and the bars is low. Right, and then I think he was coming off the I don't know if he was saying about white rappers, but he's just saying I think he's just talking about rap in general. The bar's low and the bar's low. Like the bar is very low for rap right now, and them bars ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have bars with a bar that's already low. And then he said something about, and then when the lights turn on, I'm gonna look up and be like, yo, where did the stars go? So when the lights are on, right? You're in the city and there are lights in the city or whatever. It's hard for you to see the stars. So when the lights turn on. But I think what he's saying also is, coming off the bars low when nobody has bars, when them bright lights are on and it really comes time for you to see who's who and who's really about their craft, you look up and where are the stars? Where are the guys where the great ones at, right? And I think that's what he's saying. When that spotlight's really on people, you look up and you're like, what the hell is happening to rap? I feel like is what he's saying. You know what I mean? There's this whole discussion that's been going on all year about rap not dominating the charts anymore. And a lot of people are saying, it's because, it's finally catching up. Like this lack of quality and people just following these trends is finally catching up to rap, and it's sort of dying off. And then you look, to me, how I'm just kind of going on my own little rant here. But then you look up and you're like, yo, where's the next Kendrick? Where's the next Drake? Where's the next great that's supposed to come in and dominate the game? Where are these guys at? They don't exist because it was all hollow. It was all hollow trends that people were following. There were really no real artists. It's how I'm taking that line. I could be way off though, so
Out here doing the white boy Olympics, I'm good on that shit. The bar low and the bar's low. When the lights come, we'll look up like where the stars go. Yo, I'm out of dude's weight class with the shit. I stay laughing at shit. I ain't better than no one as a man, but hey, rapping and shit, they ain't lasting for shit. 8 years in that time I done broken the mold. Told a lot of objective truths. Ain't objective who told them, and I get it. But my spot is earned, my stock deserved. A lot's been given to dudes who did a lot less earning. So pardon me, I'm taking my respect. Old fashioned or it's wire, we taking it by check. Dudes integrity, fugazi to your honor, I object. Try and be less of me for them is all that I regret. Shit, might catch me deep in meditation in the grass by the river, try and beat my hesitation. On top of beat, critiquing my...
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love this mob
I was just about to get into it.
I'm sorry.
No,
that's why I had to apologize to stop because he was cooking. But this Mobb Deep Hell on Earth beat is one of my favorite beats ever, man. I love this beat so much, man. Mobb Deep Hell on Earth is the beat that he's now rapping onto that they just switched him on to. But while we're here, what did he say? He said, I'm demanding my respect, old fashioned. We get it wired, I'm taking it by check or something. He said like that. Taking old fashioned meaning like, you used to get paid by check, right? But or we're taking it by checking you. I'm demanding my respect. So we're going to take it by force, I believe is what he said there.
Time I done broken the mold, told a lot of objective truths. Ain't objective who told them, and I get it. But my spot is earned, my stock deserved. A lot's been given to dudes who did a lot less earning. So pardon me, I'm taking my respect. Old fashioned or it's wire, we taking it by check. Dudes integrity, fugazi to your honor, I object. Try and be less of me for them is all that I regret. Shit, might catch me deep in meditation in the grass by the river, try and beat my hesitation. On top of beat, critiquing my presentation. Exemplifying greatness, trying to lead a generation. No surrender, defeat, or resignation in my solar estimation, elite, or by design 2 feet. All in my grind, it seemed how they define these days.
What are you doing right here, man? What is he doing?
That motherfucker's killing it.
I see the hands.
The motherfucker's killing it.
I see the hands,
That flow is killing killing it. I love that.
Here we go.
Man, all right, I'm sorry, Marlon. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. If you ever saw our old videos and I was a little like, man, you know, this dude is so monotone, man. You proving me wrong, bro. You proving me wrong, man. I love.
He's still monotone, but he's slick with the
Yeah.
He's still a monotone motherfucker. Let's not. But he's slick though. I think to your point, Ryan.
Exactly, man.
I pointed to Ryan because Ryan, and I agree with Ryan's point about his delivery is just sort of just one frequency. It felt like.
And then he's been barred up even before he's showing us this cadence right here. This flow that he's in. This is nasty on a beat that we both love. Dude, he's killing this dude.
Design 2 feet, and I'm a line, yeah, he was going in. Yeah, let's pull it back.
On top of beat, critiquing my presentation, exemplifying greatness, trying to lead a generation. No surrender, defeat, or resignation in my solar estimation, elite, or by design 2 feet. All in my grind, it seemed how they define these days is unaligned with the standards I subscribe to. While y'all was jotting captions, I was plotting actions to be Michael of the mic while looking more Johnny Paxson. They ain't really that, it's more about who's in fashion. They ain't really that, it's more about who their faction. Yeah. Me, I cashed in the passion and left the casino. Sometimes you can tell more by a person's silence, all that which he know. That's why I never trip when they leave me off the list. They looked at me and seen a lot of risk. Who won't jump out the window for this? I never really had a cosign or OG. I did it all dolly, undercover till I found my Jolie. Wordsmith found a missus. So I've been counting paper, not counting bitches. But I do it for the art though, and to watch the heart grow. All they want is bread, and that's malnutritious.
Jesus.
Supercalifragilistic ass rappers, bunch of words, and none of them realistic ass rappers. Major stars, but you call me Big Dipper.
The supercalifragilistic ass rappers and do it for all that not realistic words ass rappers, whatever you say. That was crazy, but that was too much. It had to be stopped. I did want to touch the line he said before. I think he said, I told a line of objective truths. And they objected to who told them those truths. Mm-hmm. I love that line. I feel like, man, people get caught up on instead if someone says something real that needs to be discussed and talked about, people get caught up on who the messenger is. Yeah. Instead of focusing on the truth, you focus on these other things or whatever the case may be to deflect from the truth. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about who told the truth. Just focus on what the message is. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was a dope line because that happens in life. A lot. You know what I'm saying? From what I see. And then he also said something about trying to be less of me for them is all that I regret. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Compromising himself or maybe diminishing his skill set and maybe trying to rap whatever the record label wanted him to rap or whatever the case may be. I thought that all was just real.
And then, again, we was talking about flows the last time we stopped it, man. He was in a crazy flow when he was talking about who wanted to take a risk on me. You know, who wanted to jump out the window? When you say jump out the window, it's risk. On me, on this. You know what I'm saying? He's on, I did it with no cosign, no OG, no, I did it dolly. I mean, the way he was in that pocket, like, I did it all by myself is what he's saying, you know? But the flow and what he was saying as well, to me, that's when all the stars align. When what you're saying is dope and you in a crazy flow, pocket-wise, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, that really just gets me on I'm just like, yeah, this motherfucker's killing it. He's just killing it.
All boxes checked. All boxes checked.
What the fuck can you say? Mm-hmm. And then I think before he said that, he said he's trying to be the Michael of this mic.
But I'm looking more like Johnny Paxson or some shit like that. That was hot. I'm trying to be the Michael Jordan of this shit, like Ryan was saying. I'm trying to be the best at this, but I happen to look like Mike's. I wouldn't say his role, like a role player on the Chicago Bulls, which was John Paxson, who happened to be white. You know what I'm saying? So I'm white, but I want to be the best at this shit or one of the best at it. So that was a cool little line, too.
He said, you guys are focusing on the bread. That's malnutritious, baby. You know what I'm saying? You're focusing on the money. You're focusing on things that are not in line with maybe helping the people grow, yourself grow, sending the right messages. You know what I'm saying? That's malnutrition. It's not good for you. It's not good for anybody. That was a hard fucking line.
They define these days is unaligned with the standards I subscribe to. While y'all was jotting captions, I was plotting actions to be Michael of the mic while looking more Johnny Paxson. They ain't really that. It's more about who's in fashion. They ain't really that. It's more about who their faction.
I'm sorry. That line, that was the line. You know, they ain't really that. It's more about who's in fashion. They ain't really that. It's more about who they faction with, basically. Who's their faction. Yeah. You know, they're worried about what's in fashion, what's trendy, right, with the music that they make. They're not, again, they don't care about the art. That's a common theme here. And they're also about who their paired with, right? Like who their faction is, and who their rap friends and shit.
Who they're hanging around.
Who they're hanging around, their faction versus actually trying to create great art. So like, oh, let me do this surface level collab with this person, that person, this person. It's about it's one big what do they call it? Like rap slumber party and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Pair it up and collaborate with the same motherfuckers making the same surface level shit. So I love that fashion. But faction, it's not, they ain't really about that, man. That was hard.
I never really had a cosign or OG. I did it all dolly, undercover till I found my Jolie. Wordsmith found a missus. So I've been counting paper, not counting bitches. But I do it for the art though, and to watch the heart grow. All they want is bread, and that's malnutritious. Yeah. Supercalifragilistic ass rappers, bunch of words and none of them realistic ass rappers. Made you stars, but you common big dipper ass rappers. The culture's sick and you the symptom ass rappers. Sheesh. Me, I'm making no apologies. I call it how I see it. They Tim Donaghy. All heart, my bio is biology. Secret to eating good, bitch, I cook constantly. Dudes beefing over who got the sauce, man. I don't speak Balinese, it's all nonsense. I'm more concerned with Thibodeau coaching offense, or why it seem like stupidity equals content. I'm on 10 like I'm going Clyde Frazier. Pardon my abrasion, a pump fake could get you in the lane, but you still gotta finish, gotta lay them. They ain't ready to hit the pavement, I'm saying like.
Pump fake can get you in the lane.
You
gotta finish, baby.
He killed that.
He destroyed that shit.
God damn.
He's all pump fake and get you in the lane. He's all, but you gotta finish, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You still gotta do the work. You know what I mean? I love that fucking line.
It's like to me, how I'm taking it, Ryan, is like pump faking. I think pump faking in this scenario equals like faking.
Yeah.
Right? Like just playing, you know, like what did you say something about common stars or whatever the case may be, being an industry plant, having a machine, all that behind you without you being a hollow artist. That can get you in the lane. Maybe swag rapping and all that can get you in the door. But in order to finish, you still got to finish though.
Yeah.
You still at a certain point, you gotta, if you want longevity in this shit, you still gotta produce quality content, right? So you can get in the door, but you know, to be respected and to be in this shit for long periods of time, man, you gotta put some real work.
Because you'll get exposed. You get
will get
exposed. Because the pump fake is that you can't do it again once you get in the lane.
That's right.
You can't pump fake again.
Yeah. What if you're Jimmy Butler? That motherfucker's a pump faking motherfucker.
Yes. The culture is sick and you a symptom ass rapper. That shit and the flow in which he did, because he said a lot of dope shit getting into that and finishing that scheme. Oh my God, man.
The culture is sick and y'all are the symptom.
Because
you're
the reason. Either you are the solution or the problem.
But that supercalifragilistic ass rappers, bunch of words, but none of them realistic ass rappers.
Yeah, that was hard.
Because I feel like I want to touch this line though. Because I think I touched it before, but I want to touch it again because I feel like in hip hop, there is just the obvious, they're not rappers, right? They're hip hop entertainers, but they're not MCs. We know those guys, right? And they have their place in swag rap. We like some of that shit too. And then when we talk about lyricism, I feel like there's a separation even in that. When we get into the dudes that like lyricism, there's like the motherfuckers that rap, and y'all think that these are like the greatest lyricists ever. When they don't actually have anything to say. They're not really saying anything profound or compelling or aren't really exploring a perspective. They're just piecing up syllables all day without having a real perspective or a point. So I feel like he's also talking to them as well. It ain't just about the mumble rap motherfuckers. It's also about the dudes that rap and don't say shit and have nothing real to say. So I love that line.
Case in point, man. I'm gonna read just a line from a song that I actually listened to that I think is actually dope because it bangs. And this is from, I'm not gonna tell you who it's from yet, but let's just read the line. He's all, been giddy because them titties on my chin chitty, chin, then he pretended he was again kitty, sucking my creme de la creme and then skin pretty, dim lit he, then hitting them trees in Sin City.
Hitting that trim.
Them trim in
Hit the trim
in Sin City. My bad.
The trim in Sin City.
Yeah. So if y'all don't know who that is, man, that's Tech Nine. The name of the song is so dope. And the way he delivered that was crazy. It sounds like he's going crazy, you know, but case in point to what
that's a good
because the way he delivers that, you're like, oh man, he killing this shit.
Now you're right. And that's a great example. all of the Tech 9 is incredible at what he does.
He is.
But there's a lot of people that hold certain rappers like that in a certain esteem, and I'm just like, and again, everyone looks for different things in lyricism. But to Marlon's point, if you're the type of guy that looks for actual, depth in lyricism, and you value having a rapper's perspective that's fresh and creative and compelling in some way, rapping like that is not going to, you're not going to hold that in as much of a high esteem. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what he's touching on. And I happen to personally agree with that shit. Like, it's cool for what it is, but don't ever compare what they do to these guys.
And no disrespect to Tech 9, man. I actually listened to this song. That's why I phrased it that way at the beginning. I do like this song. I do bang it a lot. I just wanted to but I just felt like there's a good opportunity to highlight what Marlon Craft could be talking about.
Yeah, he bodied that, man.
He did.
Shout out to Marlon Craft.
Yes,
crushed it, man. He improved on a lot of things.
Man.
I thought his charisma, I thought he was very comfortable. And I thought he was still himself, though. He still got a monotone delivery, but there's a little bit more charisma, a little bit more swag, more confidence. I thought he's just gotten better technically as well. Playing with different flows and pockets, I thought was great. And of course, the bars were always there. You know what I'm saying? So he's just highlighting what he's already done. He's got a project, Home Court Advantage, Volume 2 out. I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yeah, man.
Just on my own time. But before we get to that, if y'all want us to maybe do something from it, that's hot. If we only hear from 3 motherfuckers, I'm going to let you know right now. I'm going to listen to it on my own time. I'm just letting y'all know. Go to deftoradio.com and go to and join the hip-hop section. If I only hear 2 people that say, hey, you got to get to it, sorry, guys. You know, we need a little bit more, just
energy behind
behind just doing reactions these days, man. So, but nonetheless, he got busy. Check that project out. Fire. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, make sure y'all check out our deftoradio.com website, man. As I just mentioned, great way to support the channel. Great way to kind of get on our radar to get requests in front of us. The information for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.